Is there really such a thing as good and bad, right and wrong? How do we know? Well, let's say you're eating some ice cream, then out of nowhere some guy runs up and steals it from you. Or, let's say you're sitting in your favorite comfy chair. You get up for just a moment to grab yourself a nice snack, then when you come back you find your little sister's stolen it from you. How do you feel? What do you want to do? Well, naturally, you want to get them back. Let's say you chase down this guy who stole your ice cream and demand it back, assuming he hasn't licked it yet. Or you tell your little pesto sister to get out of your chair. It's yours. What exactly are you doing? Getting back what's mine, you may say. Yes, well, that's true. It's a little more complicated than that. Let's unpack it. In essence, one of the very first things you're doing is showing that the other's behavior has displeased you in some way. Second, you're appealing to some kind of standard, set of rules, code of conduct, or law that apparently the two thieves should know about. Now, there would be no sense in appealing to this law if neither of the thieves knew about it, but they do. How do you know that? They make excuses. The ice cream thief claims that he hasn't eaten all day and you've already had dinner, so he has more of a right to it than you do. Or your sister says you didn't call tap tap on it, so it's hers by right. Rather than asking you by what authority you demand your ice cream or your chair back, they instead also appeal to some law and explain why it is exactly they are actually following that law and are not violating it as you seem to be saying. Now, the question that begs to be asked is, where does this law come from? From our parents, our educators, our society? Well, yes, they have something to do with it, but that's not quite it. You see, we find this law, this innate sense of right and wrong, this what ought to be around the world. In every society as a whole, in every era, we find these same values. But wait, not every society has the same values, you may say. Superficially, yes, that is true. However, if you delve deeper, you'll find that every society that has ever existed professes the same basic laws. That it is not right to murder, that it is better to be brave than cowardly, that I should not put myself before others. The variance comes from determining who to be unselfish towards, whether it be only family, or also include friends, or include everyone.